Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Commodores about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll start the return inside the spot. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Penn State's offense will get the football first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State. Dylan.
It's a fumble! And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on for a massive fumble recovery.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And it's picked off at the goal line. The 50. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Nittany. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. It's complete on the right side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Try to get it to the edge. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. They lose in the second. Last year, any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Looking to scramble. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is... in their back pocket.
And the Commodores will try to pick it up on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. Flex it out of the air. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Commodores want to move quickly. From the gun, the running back has it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Use the play fake, now to throw. All bottled up, and now the ball is free. Defense picks it up.
Man, what a big-time play for this defense. Backed up, they come after the quarterback, and they get a hit, and it's a physical one. Get the football out, and man, do they set their offense up with great field position inside the 10-yard line.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Extra point here will tie the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Purdue pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. A masterful road performance, or as Coach likes to call it, Boilermakers football. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt to see. His offense better field position. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He would have loved to make the pick. There, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. On the line, it's Clayton. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
This could... to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. They'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Quickly to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
To the air on first down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker.
You know, and that's a route this offense practices all week long. You really have to have great timing when you're throwing these out routes. There's nothing a defender can do on that one. Perfectly thrown, well caught. Nice job getting his feet in bounds.
Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. There have been a missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 40. First down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run.
He lost one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Commodores. Oh, that baby
got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the returner will be knocked down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions will punt this one away. Looks it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Falls in the deep ball. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Powers forward. Touchdown, Vandy. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll bring it out. It's Farrell. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles, and get...
Breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. He's piled up 65 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. Makes it past the marker. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Another interception. Fourth of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got room on the return. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. First and 10 for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Clayton. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They take it in for... First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Eakin. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Doors! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Farrell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds a tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets it to him on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going for it all. Touchdown, Penn State! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish the first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Eakin. Gonna take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas.
The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Here comes the option. He can't go out and pass the ball from the ground. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big 3rd down. To the air, it's Eakin. There's the pressure. Incomplete. Yet. Of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. They'll run it from the gun. He's in open space downfield. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this league, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. That's a fly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And that one will give it. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Takes the easy one to the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Comes on 4th down, and he's still going. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Back to throw, it's Eakin. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Just keep slinging it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now.
Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Nittany Lions are on the move. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Penn State. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Eakin. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. defense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Commodores will hustle to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the grab on the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. On the run, fires downfield. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Motion from the back. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Right out trying to get it in. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off phenomenally.
And he pumps it up inside the 20. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now third in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
Got his man on the right. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He's turning it loose into the middle. Good hands in there by the defense. Incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback... fused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The RPO, it's complete. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Now facing a third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket. For the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking to throw, it's Eakin. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. They'll try the run. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you could tell the QB was going there the whole time, right? Quickly get the football, throw it to the left, get it to your running back in some space, but the defense was ready for it. They were sitting on it, came up and made the play for no gain.
If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those backs going for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Commodores. The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. All that speculation all week, and now he
breaks into the open. Quick step and go. The 50. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Quarterback may change this route. To the air. It's Eakin. Grabs it in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Man, you practice this all week for a reason. The 2-minute situation is so important. I like the completion. I like the first down. Let's see if we can get one more play in real quick before the 2-minute timeout.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. Ball over the middle. It's Butler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Commodores come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. Across the 25. He's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. He got it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere. And now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Commodores moving quickly to the line. Sends it back in motion. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
To the air on first down. Here's a hit. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. That's caught. It's Denmark. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. All knotted up in just a little bit of time left in regulation. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Hayes. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. gets out of bounds with a first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Penn State! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
You got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Eakin. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Butler. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. The defense making a play to put an